I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. St. Augustine lived for almost 80 years between the end of the 4th century and the 5th century and became a pivotal figure in the Christian West. His impact on the life of the Church in the emergent medieval world he helped to shape has never been equaled. Much of his thought, like that of St. Paul and St. John, when it comes to understanding God and the world, has and continues to have a profound impact on Christian thought and sensibility. After the New Testament writers, St. Augustine is the most cited author in the pages of the Second Vatican Council. His work as a bishop and theologian endures to this day. His presence was felt as a great catalyst in Africa and Europe. Over the years, Christians, heretics, and Orthodox alike have appealed to Augustine's authority. St. Augustine's thought has become a lightning rod for arguments among Christians. He became a patron and mentor of several religious orders, inspiring them with his charisma and the example of his life. He received the official honorary title of Doctor of Grace from the Church, the highest title one can obtain given the centrality of the grace in the Christian life. His philosophy gave rise to Augustinianism. Its main characteristic is that it does not allow reason to monopolize wisdom, but rather the mind must be instigated and guided by love. St. Augustine said that love is the principal gravitational force whose attraction draw the soul ever close to God, who, anticipating our ascent, undertakes the most daring descent into the events of Christ's coming among us. Augustine does not enclose his faith in a set of parentheses or in a straitjacket. His philosophy seeks to be a spark of the wisdom of God. For St. Augustine, when he looked at his past, he says the object of philosophy is truth, which begins with faith. If you cannot understand, believe. Believe in order to understand, and then use reason. Augustine looked to his past repentantly, and he told his life story and wrote it in a book called The Confessions. In it, Augustine awakens the need for faith for God. The discovery of God cannot truly begin until the inner search begins, the exploration of his own divided self. And being thus admonished, he says in his book, The Confessions, to return to myself, I entered into my interior because you, Lord, were my guide, and I was able because you had become my helper. Augustine recognizes that both philosophy and life are of one piece, that the most intimate details of one under the aspect of grace flows seamlessly into the other, the meaning of all becoming clear. It is the final point. For Augustine, knowing the truth about himself, that he was created for God and that without him all is nothing, became the driving force for his life. Not only knowing the truth, but delighting in it, only that will bring lasting happiness to the soul. For Augustine, we find happiness, life finds fulfillment when there is joy in the truth. Augustine's tireless search for wisdom is transferred almost imperceptibly to God, to the Word who is God. He says, truth is immortal, truth is immutable. Truth is that word of whom it is said, in the beginning was the Word. And friends with God, we always win.